channel. My name is Hildie McQueen. I'm a USA Today bestselling author of contemporary and historical Western and Highlander romance. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the button down below, and you will join me as I talk about lifestyle, writing, and planning. So today we're going to be talking about the top 3 method of planning. I have been using it for about 2 weeks now, and it really works. You will be astonished. I hope that it works for you as well. So go ahead and right after I finish talking now, hit the pause button. Make sure you get yourselves a pen and paper because you might want to take a few notes. And I guarantee you it works. It really works. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's start with today's lesson. I feel like a teacher. So what I'm talking today about is called Top 3 Planning. That I actually learned this like several years ago back in when I was working still for the government. I went to a Franklin Covey class and they kind of taught this method and I didn't really grasp it. And then lately I've been kind of, like I said in my other video, a little bit overwhelmed with how many to-dos I had. And I thought, well, it's kind of interesting that a lot of the professional planners have this top 3. And I understand it in why they would do that, but I didn't understand how it would work as far as helping me get my actual work done in a better, more streamlined fashion. So let me explain how it works and how I've been doing it and how it has been working for me. Now, what I'm using right here is the Day Designer, and this planner is a daily planner. I don't use this one, but it has the top 3, so I thought it would be an easy tool to use. Plus, you can go to daydesigner.com and download the Printables, which is free. I'm all about the free. And so you can use that on a daily basis to do your to-dos and then, of course, keep track of it in your planner if you use a planner. So also, if you don't already have a planner, for example, this is the Bloom planner. I am not using this planner. I bought it out of curiosity more than anything. So I'll show you how to use this method in any planner, if you do the weekly or if you do daily planning. So how it works is the night before your work day, you sit down and you make a to-do list of everything that you have to do. Let's say you have to write 3,000 words. You have to write a blog post. You have to check your email. This is like the normal stuff that I normally have to do. Budget review. Let's see, I'm copying my own. I had to register for a convention. I had to also do a phone call with my accountability partner. I had to wash and change my bedding. I had to do some rewrites. I had to check in with my street team. I had to also, did I say budget review? I did say budget review. Check my book sales stats. Okay, excuse me just a moment. My setup here is shaking a little. It's driving me crazy. Okay, hopefully that works to steady it a little bit more. Check my book stats. And also I had to visit 2 groups. I also had to go to the post office. And I had to write some thank you notes. And I had a call for a floor estimate for this room that'll be done sometime this lifetime. And I had to finish my enrollment in medical I had to call my aunt. And I did say post office, yes. I had to mail some packages. And then I think that's it. I have a couple other things, but I can't think of them right now. Oh yeah, I have to work on a menu for a trip. Okay, so let's say this is your to-do list. And of course, I can go on and on. What you do the night before is you pick the top 3 that have to get done. If these top 3 don't get done, you're either going to fall behind on a deadline, you're going to, it's going to set you back where people will be calling you to remind you about certain things, or you'll be failing some people on a project, something like that. Oh shoot, that reminds me. And then, you know, whatever it is that will not only set you back, but it's something that has to get done. And if you get too overwhelmed and nothing else happens, these projects, at least if you get those 3 things done, then you feel like you've accomplished something. So for me, on this particular day, which I'm going to say was Monday, January 8th, I had to for sure do my rewrites. I had to do those. I definitely would not be able to, I would freak out if I didn't get that registration done. And I had to call my accountability partner. Those were my 3 main objectives of that day. So let's put them up here. Register for the convention. Call with partner. And the rewrites. In my regular planner, when I plan weekly, I usually don't have the big to-do list. I would just put the top 3 on the top. Like this, and separate them. Okay, and honestly, what I do is put boxes. All right. Now, nothing else happens, these 3 things will get done. For example, on Monday, I did finish the registration, I did my phone call, and I did my rewrites. And guess what, you guys? I still had time to accomplish something else on my to-do list. So I didn't like sit here and analyze it. I just thought, what do I feel like doing that would take the quickest amount of time and I can do while I'm doing something else? So I ended up washing my bedding and changing my bedding. I ended up checking in with the street team. I visited 3 groups actually, because I had all this time left. It was really crazy. I called for the floor estimate. What else did I do? I did something else. I did my stats, checked my email, and I think that's it. I might have done something else. I didn't do... Yeah, so I got these things done. So when I get here on my daily checklist, I got this, this, and this done. And then I did check my email. I got these 3 things done. I got changed my linen. I checked in with my street team. I checked my stats. I visited 3 groups. Yay. And I, so then the next day, so as you see, normally what I would have been doing is I would have been jumping all over the place trying to figure out what to get done. I might have gotten stuck here and never reached my 3,000 word goal, and therefore nothing else would have gotten done, and then I would have been freaking out, working till 9 o'clock at night to get everything else done. So that is how the top 3 method works. It really helps you stay in check and handling your situation from day to day. So then the next day, the next night, or this night, once you're done, you will sit down once again and go over your to-do list, and of course add some more things to this to-do list. So once again, I'm gonna sit here and go, okay, right, hopefully I'm in frame. I don't have my normal way of seeing. Okay, let me move over just a bit just to make sure, right? 3K, blogs, well, I have to get some blog posts written, budget review, go down here, post office, I do have to go there, to mail packages. Hopefully I write neater than this. I'm just writing in a hurry because my dogs are quiet and I don't want them to start barking. Write the thank you notes. Oh, let me check that off. Finish the enrollment. This is turning into a nightmare. We're already enrolled with the medical, but I have to go in there and do my personal stuff, and it's with the military, and their system is so different. Call my aunt. Menu for the trip. Going to the mountains, still writing retreat. Check in on the project status and where I'm at. I'm doing several projects with other writers. Then I'm also adding to clean my bathrooms. And then, let's see, I added a couple more things. Oh, it's a book release day. Promo. And then I had a email to do, a specific email I had to write. Okay, so I had more, but I'm just going to leave it at here for brevity. So then, of course, now I have to pick the top 3 for this day, and I'm going to say the top 3 for this day was to go to the post office because I have to get those packages out. I have to write thank you notes so that when I go to the post office, I can mail them. And so I'm going to copy, I'm going to circle this guy, this guy, this guy. I really need to check in on my projects because I need to know what the process is and where I am in every project that I'm doing with other writers because I don't want to let these people down. Okay, so this was Tuesday, January the 9th. And I went to the post office, got my thank you notes, and I checked the status of my projects. I also wrote a couple of the blog posts. I can't finish that. It's just not letting me finish it. I got most of my book release promo done, and I got the email done for home group. Everything else that, this I actually, it's more like rewrites that I'm doing right now. So I got some of these rewrites done. So it's a new rewrite project. So I finished all of this, and I also sent the rewrites to my proofreader. So I hope you're getting the gist of it. In the date designer was cool too, is that you can also, if you want, track, you know, what you're doing at what time and stuff like that if you want to. So that makes it kind of cool because you're not only tracking your to-dos and moving on forward. I'm not going to move forward to do Wednesday because I'm still in Wednesday. But I wanted to show you how the top 3 works. It works for me. It has been working for the last 3 weeks. And I bet you it'll work for you. So try it. Let me know what you think. Click the like button, give me any ideas, and if anything that you saw helped you at all, make sure to email me and let me know. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter too. Bye!